Battle of Bristol was made official today. The Tennessee Volunteers will take on the Virginia Tech Hokies in 2016.
The game will be played on September 10th of that year at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's about halfway between the two colleges, and the crowd could be a record-breaking one. The Speedway can hold about 160,000 fans compared with Neyland Stadium's 102,000. We did a size comparison here. That should give you a pretty good idea of just how big the venue really is.
Six Sports Director Jim Wogan is in Bristol tonight and joins us now live with the latest on this very exciting announcement for football fans. Jim?
Gene and Lori, there's a sign hanging over the stadium here, and it is a stadium in a way that says decades in the making. And in a way, that's really true. It's been a long time coming for this matchup, but it's finally going to happen. I've been asked a number of times, what's it like to watch a race at Bristol Motor Speedway? My response has always been, it's like taking the racetrack and putting it inside Neyland Stadium. It's got that kind of feel. We're going to flip that just a little bit. In 3 years, they're going to take the football field at Neyland Stadium and put it inside Bristol Motor Speedway. The Vols and the Hokies will play on the biggest stage ever for football. It was a big announcement today. A few hundred people up here at Bristol Motor Speedway to announce a game UT says should attract 150,000. It took 17 years to make this happen. The deal was struck 10 days ago, and the contract signed today for a game that will take place 35 months from now.
You know, they came to Knoxville, we met with them, and we liked what they had, and then, you know, we had some areas, you know, that needed to be addressed, and they were able to be addressed, and, you know, there's a lot of effort, a lot of thought that's gone into this, and so, you know, we made it a reality.
The setting's perfect. Tennessee's a couple hours down the road, we're a couple hours down the road. Half of Bristol's Tennessee, half of Bristol's Virginia, so the setting's perfect.
Ready to go? Thanks for being
So that's the perspective of the coaches, Butch Jones and Frank Beamer, the head coach of Virginia Tech, as they scout the place a little bit. Again, 3 years before the game will actually take place here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We got the perspective from the coaches and the administration today. What about the fans? Laura Holm is with us. She had a chance to talk with the fans today outside the racetrack. Laura, what'd you find out?
Well, Jim, everyone is really excited, and the excitement is really brewing out here in Bristol, Tennessee. And whether you root for the Hokies or for the Vols, in a matter of a few years, everyone is going to be cheering for football time in Bristol, Tennessee. Game day is 3 years away, but today, stands weren't exactly empty.
We're just a small group today, but it'll be a lot bigger then.
This infield will change to a football field September 2016, and fans are already counting down.
Either Big Orange or Virginia Tech Orange, you know. I mean, you're constantly at work, you're constantly hearing people talking about the big game, and yeah, it's going to be huge.
The battle at Bristol will be back-to-back with the August race here at BMS, which is good news because football fans will be spending time and money in the area.
Not only will it affect Sullivan County, but you're talking all the restaurants at Bristol, Virginia, and Johnson City, Kingsport, Bristol, all the hotels, all of the gift shops.
Over at Simply Delicious, employees are cheering for the added business.
It's a big boost. It's like Christmas time as far as revenue and sales. Yeah, it really helps.
And these campgrounds are expected to fill up.
There'll be space available all the way until game day, so I mean, obviously the closer spots are going to go first.
But whether you're a Hokie or a volunteer, everyone is looking forward to this rivalry.
Tennessee's in rebuilding. I believe they'll be built up by the time the game's going to be here, and I hope we give Virginia Tech a real good game.
Now, when it comes to tickets, BMS NASCAR season ticket holders are guaranteed tickets for this big game. They just have to put down a $40 deposit. For the rest of us, though, more will be decided by BMS in the next few months when it comes to when and where and how many tickets fans can buy. Jim, back to you.
Laura, there's certainly going to be a lot of tickets available for this game with 165,000 seats. They're expecting 150 at least in here for the big game. Coming up tonight at 6, one of the guys instrumental in making this matchup happen, UT Athletics Director Dave Hart. The work that went on behind the scenes to make this matchup at Bristol Motor Speedway happen, we'll have that tonight at 6. For Laura Holm, though, live at Bristol Motor Speedway, Jim Wogan, 6 Sports.